as a friend, as a person, as a promoter, as everything. I mean, you always, because I don't know. Sometimes I think that that's not him. It's like, why? What's going on? Like, why are we beefing? Why are we? It's like I don't understand. Maybe it's the nerves.
Golden Boy didn't abandon Ryan. When you win, you don't have too much to talk about, right? When you lose, you normally have a lot to talk about.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Golden Boy is always, and I've been 20-something years. Never.
Ryan Garcia and his promoter, Oscar De La Hoya, have shared a rocky relationship for quite some time, despite a seemingly solid partnership over the years.
I want you to fight. I want you to be a legend. Do you think I wanted him to fight Tank Davis with a rehydration clause? Hell no.
Cracks have been showing, and now it looks like things are finally falling apart. Ryan Garcia announced his intention to part ways Ryan Garcia Promotions and launch his own promotional company. For those who've been paying attention, this doesn't come as a surprise. The tension between the two has been building for a while. Ryan Garcia's decision mirrors a similar move made by when he took control of his own career.
That he went through.
Are you guys going to get back on the same page together?
I'm always open to peace.
Yeah, I love that.
Business is business, but friendship, peace, I'm always there for it. You know me, not the type of guy to hold grudges.
Well, that's why fans love you. You're always super classy, man.
Of course.
Thanks for your
In a recent exchange, Ryan Garcia opened up about feeling abandoned during some of the most difficult times in his Ryan Garcia, who has been candid about his battles with mental health and personal issues, revealed that De La Hoya was noticeably absent when he needed support the most.
They land, they can do some damage. And Ryan Garcia, look, he's coming off, it's going to be about a year now. He's hungry.
Instead of offering help behind the scenes, De La Hoya chose to speak out in the media, publicly criticizing Garcia and even calling his behavior sickening. For Garcia, that wasn't just disappointing, it felt like a betrayal. If De La Hoya truly cared about him,
we're cool as heck. We text all the time. Shout out Oscar. He's cool.
I don't know where he's at because they don't let me talk to him.
What do you mean they don't let you talk to him?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of...
His manager?
Probably.
Okay. You cannot pick up the phone and talk to him?
I can because I have his number, but...
Why wasn't he offering private support instead of airing grievances in public? That moment left a lasting impact on Garcia, and it's clear it played a major role in the growing rift between them. As Ryan Garcia gets ready for his highly anticipated
supported him more. He felt like Oscar wasn't there for him. And, that sort of began a feud again publicly between him and Oscar De La Hoya. It then had Oscar, tweeting out, that Ryan is crying, and still complaining that he should be pointing the finger at his, his advisor who advised him to go take the rehydration.
May showdown with Rolly Romero, the situation with Oscar De La Hoya has taken a surprising twist. Out of nowhere, De La Hoya is throwing his full support behind Garcia, publicly praising him and expressing how proud he is. But Garcia isn't buying the sudden change of heart. To him, it all feels calculated, a business move, not genuine concern.
Not sure if you saw the press conference for the upcoming exhibition fight of Ryan Garcia versus Ruquilla Anpo.
Bruh.
It took place in LA on Tuesday, and I was not there because Ryan's team thought they could negotiate this entire deal behind my back. What? Huh? Everyone is aware I have the global rights to Ryan Garcia.
He sees De La Hoya's praise as conveniently timed, knowing this fight is a massive pay-per-view event with serious money on the line. With so much attention surrounding the bout, Garcia feels like De La Hoya is just playing the role of the proud promoter to cash in.
I haven't spoken to him or whatsoever, but I don't know exactly what's happening with him and his team. He has an advisor and he has other people talking and whispering in his ear. So I'm here. I'm his promoter, and whenever he wants to talk and with his people, I'm here. We can sit down and figure it out. But
not because he truly has his back. If De La Hoya truly cared about Ryan Garcia as a person, he wouldn't have publicly criticized him during some of his most difficult moments. One of the clearest examples came when De La Hoya went live on social media.
The beef that's going
around with Ryan Garcia and Oscar De La Hoya is just, they need a reality show. Discuss all your issues behind doors, man. But nonetheless, it's fun to watch. Ryan Garcia calling out Bernard Hopkins. He's calling out
to question Garcia's decision to fight Ampo, a relatively unknown opponent. De La Hoya expressed doubts about Garcia's readiness and flat out said the fight wasn't a smart move. To Garcia, it felt like yet another public jab.
He's good when he does it. He's good, but it doesn't get to me.
It doesn't bother you.
No, it doesn't.
Even when he...
It is.
Way better.
Really?
Yeah.
What happened? What changed?
I said, I don't do this. I don't do this. Let's figure it out. That's all it took. I don't do this. Whatever this chaos is.
Another instance where his promoter chose to question him in front of the world instead of offering private guidance and support. That moment only deepened the divide. If De La Hoya really had his back, Garcia believes he would have handled it behind closed doors, not out in the open. Now, with the fight against Rolly Romero just around the corner.
Recently, he used to be on your squad. Ryan Garcia has issues with Oscar and Golden Boy. Did you see that coming? Like, did you know that eventually that he would?
Yeah. And I told him, you can ask him.
Yeah.
I told him, but at the end of the day, it's his decision, right?
Right.
It's his decision, but as my experience, I told him, hey.
Ryan Garcia finds himself questioning Oscar De La Hoya's sudden show of support. To Garcia, it feels like a calculated move, an attempt to keep Golden Boy Promotions in the spotlight, especially with the potential payday this fight could bring.
Ryan don't even like that dude. He's never told me that personally, but I just happen to know. He don't even like him. But at the end of the day, and it is what it is. You know, Ryan Garcia from that side, he's the one who made the fight.
He sees De La Hoya's renewed interest not as genuine backing, but as yet another example of how, in the end, it's always been about business, not personal loyalty.
Situations in a different way. Rather Tank was to win or he was to be on the other side and take a loss, I would have stood right there behind him, 100%. And it's no different from you guys seeing a lot of times Tank vent out on social media, but I'm right there. He's young. Mm-hmm. So if I'm with you through the good, the bad, and the ugly. And I've always...
Ryan Garcia and his promoter, Oscar De La Hoya, have shared a rocky relationship for quite some time. Despite a seemingly solid partnership over the years, cracks have been showing, and now it looks like things are finally falling apart. Ryan Garcia announced his intention to part ways Ryan Garcia Promotions.
Okay, watch your back. It's gonna happen tonight. Right? And right away I just panicked, like, oh shit, like I just got threatened. So I told Hopkins, you go take care of, so he went to Ryan's locker room, and then all my executives were at Ryan's locker room afterwards, and they were even on stage with him after the fight. Mm-hmm. But the fact that I wasn't, now I'm the bad guy. Mm-hmm. I was just trying to get out of there, because when you get something like that in your...
And launch his own promotional company. For those who've been paying attention, this doesn't come as a surprise. The tension between the two has been building for a while. Ryan Garcia decision mirrors a similar move made by when he took control of his own career.
Ryan Garcia, I have your back. Bernard has your back. We're with you 1,000%, and you will be back stronger than ever, better than ever. Guaranteed. Thank you.
In a recent exchange, Ryan Garcia opened up about feeling abandoned by during some of the most difficult times in his Ryan Garcia, who has been candid about his battles with mental health and personal issues, revealed that De La Hoya was noticeably absent when he needed support the most. Instead of offering help behind the scenes,
act all buddy-buddy with him if you want to. You don't care about your fighters. Really tired of the fake act. Not the cat, be real for once, man. I can respect you more if you just told me the truth, that you're in it for the cash, no love lost. So I kind of see that angle, like, yeah. I mean, but he should know, like,
I can see it, but if Ryan Garcia was like 35 years old, then I'd be like, all right, I respect it.
Yeah.
He's a kid.
De La Hoya chose to speak out in the media, publicly criticizing Garcia and even calling his behavior sickening. For Garcia, that wasn't just disappointing. It felt like a betrayal. If De La Hoya truly cared about him, why wasn't he offering private support instead of airing grievances in public?